A host of entrepreneurs and business leaders gathered for the CBE's 4th annual Women's Month event. But it was the 17-year-old scientist and head girl of St. Martin's High School who stole the show. Winner of the Google Science Fair in California and named among the top 30 list of most influential teens in the world by Times Magazine and The Guardian newspaper, Kiara Nirghin has more than just a curious mind. It was her dream to improve the world that earned Kiara the top accolade.
I think a lot of the times children do bring something new to the table. Scientists often think about something in a certain way. Children are fresh in their way of thinking, and I think that's why it's so important for teenagers to play a role and children to play a role in the problems that are affecting our community and looking at solutions to it.
Kiara's invention was a solution to long-term water shortages. She devised a way to turn orange and avocado peels into a highly absorbent, soil-ready water storage solution.
The idea stemmed from the drought South Africa was currently facing when I created the product. And I started looking at what were the major effects the drought was having, and it was on South Africa's crop supply. So I started looking at what I could do to combat the problem it was having on our crop supply. And one of the answers was something called a super absorbent polymer, or SAP. And what it does is when it's applied to a soil, it creates almost reservoirs of water when rain does fall. And these were already being used in the agricultural industry, but because they were not biodegradable and they were expensive, they weren't really solving the problem. So I tried to create a super absorbent polymer that was biodegradable and low cost to try and solve the problem of the drought in South Africa, and 66% of the world was experiencing the drought.
And being in matric doesn't mean her head's just buried in her books.
I'm currently working with an American publishing company to publish a range of essays from all celebrities from across the world, and it's basically to inspire children and teens to also pursue wonderful things in their lives.
With a $50,000 scholarship prize in the bag, Kiara has her sights on Harvard next year to study biomedical engineering. South Africa and the world, keep your eye on this one. Hasina Katrada, SABC News, Johannesburg.